Welcome to the Master Oneself podcast. I'm your host, Paul, and we got some special guests today.
Miss Vellum and Katniss Everdeen.
Yeah, ditto what she said.
Well, what's your name?
Christina.
We got Christina and...
Christina Motel and Janine Ayana Watkins.
All right.
Oh my god, I just met another Ayana right now.
Yeah.
Well, I get starstruck sometimes, but it's not because I'm jealous. It's because usually they come in a family and they just win everything. So yeah, I'm really excited to be at Janine Ayana Watkins with Christina Motel and Paul Vo. I am so glad that we stayed friends even outside of 10 miles in suits. A lot of times people don't work as hard as us, and I'm grateful in after hours, even at Matt's basement, we're still friends.
Oh my gosh, yes. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
And Christina.
Yes. What's the question, sir? Spider-Man.
How did we meet at Tough Mudder? We met at Tough Mudder, right?
Oh no.
No?
I'm not athletic enough for that.
Oh.
You guys are a different breed.
No.
I'm too.
Hey.
No, bro.
No. If you would like to join, you can, and you can say we're a different breed
Okay,
or not.
okay.
If you join the Adventure Cats,
Yeah.
like they're such a supporting group, and the strength with everyone else plus you will come through,
Okay.
and that's the truth.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
it-
Teamwork.
I literally, how it all started was. Sorry, this is a podcast and people do not see Janine's face and all the food on her lips. But now it's all cleaned up, and Janine, out of all people, personally invited me to Tough Mudder. And it was the day before Tough Mudder. And everyone has signed up and they're training for their we're gonna do 10 miles in the mud. It's gonna be really, really tough. And here I am. I was like, not sure if I can do it. Never done it. I'm a very curious person. I said, you gotta try things once. Just try things once, right? And I tried it, and how did it go?
12 out of 10. Like the way that you and the Minnesota Soul Fam showed up for a romanticized version of a team that would kill for each other and also knock them alive in every performance they ever did. Like, Paul, the fact that you were a photographer and I said, no photo, no camera, you just have to be willing to be a teammate. Like, we had Jose Martinez and Rebecca Ford following us, for Christ's sakes. Like, Paul, I'm grateful you were someone that, I don't know, again, I say 12 out of 10 because I feel like more than just being a teammate, you became family. Back to you on this podcast. I love these waffles, dude.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Matt's Basement.
Yeah.
Get your waffles in Stillwater.
Man, that's funny. So
This is not a sponsored podcast. I just wanted to sound cool all radio for this podcast. So.
it's very. Oh, hey, we need to connect because you're on the podcast right now.
Okay.
And
amazing.
no podcast is perfect.
Yeah.
And I literally I record all the time, but I haven't published enough. I haven't shared enough. And by sharing enough, maybe whatever story you have to say may not help me, but has helped someone I knew.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which
I've
I'm
got a lot to say.
yeah. It's a great
A lot
day.
to say, maybe not the best advice.
Give it to us.
Okay. I want to hear more about that. And the thing is, for any viewers, we're at a Matt's bar. It's a Halloween party, so we're all dressed up, and I'm wearing a mask. So, and you got beautiful, luscious red hair. And what did you have to say? And we have Katniss Everdeen right here.
Yep.
She shot one bullet, and the bullet was a bullseye. So, okay. So the
I
question that you
helped
have to-
save the town from of Townsville, being Miss Bellum.
Amen.
Yeah, signing those contracts, those deeds,
Hallelujah.
from fighting one politician at a time, behind the scenes.
Murder, she wrote.
Yes. Yeah.
Amen.
Yes. Okay, went
Okay.
from a podcast to a rap battle. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Podcast rap battle. Podcast rap battle.
Chuck Love. Chuck Love.
Okay.
At his basement. At That's my basement.
Take 2. Okay, what were the questions again?
Take 2.
Flip it over now.
Oh, okay. So the reveal, and it's only been, holy shit, it's only been 4 minutes and 56 seconds. Y'all,
God.
I know that.
Better not be filming one of those hour-long specials.
Oh, no. In,
Okay.
in my head right now, I had a THC chocolate milkshake drink. THC. It was infused with CBD and THC. And then I took a gummy. And then usually when I am on cannabis, time slows down for me. So in my head, I thought it was like 15 minutes. So when I looked at the clock, it was only 5.
Oh, wow.
I know I'm high right now. That is the indication where I am high. This is my behavior when I'm high. I'm different when I'm sober.
Yes.
Yeah, and today is no alcohol. I say all like what my chemicals are in my body. So it can just show me I have a lot of characters. Not schizophrenic, just different characters because we're all different actors. So, got a question for you. What's the topic you want to talk about?
Why do you get high?
Why do you get high? Why do you get high?
Oh,
Why do you
okay.
get high?
So, yeah.
Well,
So
what
what do you
made
get high?
tonight a non-drinking day? And even before that, I was curious in like all the podcasts that you could ever be sponsored by next year. Which one would you like to have been sponsored by?
Wow.
Pew pew pew.
Okay. Let's see. The reason why I get high or drink is when I put that chemical or whatever that substance is, right, in my body, it reacts a different way with my genes, and I behave slightly a different way. And I like to like break out of my usual habit of being sober, because I have good days I'm sober and I have bad days I'm sober. I'm not perfect, and the thing is, for that reason, I like to dip down and just have a little joy in my life just for that moment. And yes, I know that if I just completely stop drinking, maybe I can reach a state of just pure joy all the time. So I think about that too, and I test myself here and there to see, like, I write notes when I'm high.
What do you do with your notes?
I have literally notes that it says high notes, and I have notes that when I'm sober. So when I compare, like, my own ideas or what I write from A to B, how different is it? And I can send you both my notes, and if you read like what I write soberly to what you read when I'm high or feeling very emotional, it's completely so different. And maybe emotion always touches people's hearts. Emotion.
Well, it seems like it's touching yours, Paul, and that's amazing. Which brand is that? Because
Yeah.
I was picturing you like a Marvel versus a DC,
Oh,
but now I'm thinking like Disney versus Nike. I didn't know you were going in a very like actual like
Yeah.
again, full
Yeah.
disclosure, Edward, I apologize. I thought this was like surface level Minnesota nice, but no, you're going like soul fam deep.
oh no, yeah. Because the thing is, like, I use this philosophy in my life, and it's the philosophy I created. Speak to someone like it's your last time speaking to them.
Sorry.
Like life is. Oh, like, so we just had a burp, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it was like
and
it
that's
was
what
almost
you.
like it was allergic to you like playing a tiny violin, because everyone's version of their reality is made up by them. And so whenever I think like basic emotion, it's to realize everyone has that. So the moment you're reacting from that, consider in that moment, that's when the world needs you to be a hero. And so the fact that you're wearing the Spider-Man, I think that's why I was burping. I was like, don't say it. This is going to sound so cliche. Yeah, because I'm very present to how often when people are playing, what do I call it? Say there's a trinity. Like the fact that Christina's here, thank you, because you're breaking this fourth wall for recording, is like that moment you realize you're either the victor, the victim, and the villain. Like whenever you realize there's
Three Fs. Victor.
V.
V. Yeah.
We can call them Fs. We'll really confuse people. Yeah, the three Fs.
Sorry, yeah.
Fuck them, fight them, infuriate them.
Okay. Yeah. Keep going.
Sorry, you
I
should
guess
not for
that's
kids
okay.
anymore. I've now used the profanities, and I've called us all names.
Oh, this podcast is over at It's actually, I
It's
guess.
less than 10 minutes right now.
Oh my
so
gosh. Yeah. So,
no one sponsor us, especially if we're gonna like you. Okay,
No
back
one-
to you, Paul.
no. You were saying
Kicking stuff.
You're
Fuck
saying-
Matt's basement. Give me that. So good.
No.
It's fucking good.
Yeah, that is.
Sorry. Anyway, now I'm swearing too much.
No. It's just all I ask everyone to do is always
Be
be honest and be themselves.
Okay. Well,
Like I think honesty is great, but just being yourself is just like your true nature, your true character for not hiding for whatever you are.
well,
And
can I tell you what I think I love that your character reminds me of? Yeah, this alluring, double-spaced, miles-looking spider web face. In front of like the most, like, I don't even know how to explain what Christina Motel is in the life of creating a podcast like this, Paul, but I'm grateful that you know who she is based on everything that we,
Yes.
as the 3V, fuck you. 3F, damn. 3F podcast is doing tonight, but it doesn't involve Halloween, Spider-Man, or anything of a cartoon goddess. I didn't. I forgot even about the Powder Puff Girls until you showed up tonight.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love Halloween. I love that Christina moved from Wisconsin to be here tonight, and I love that you were willing to do a Tough Mudder. So, for whatever it means that this podcast is something you're willing to spend your Monday on, I'm so grateful for both of you.
Yeah,
Back to you,
I'm
Roma.
grateful for apparently volunteering for this podcast. That when I just walked up to you guys, you just started recording. So I'm grateful for listening to you guys talk and, just like rock on to this whatever podcast. Woohoo! Rock on! Yeah.
a high five for that.
I don't know if it's
tri-
the
triple
end of it
triple
or-
high five. Triple high five.
Ayana, you're still here! The winner! The Jelly Fam! We're recording a podcast, but would you tell us what it was like to know you actually won
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
the two prizes?
Come
I
over.
wanted
Stop
to
it.
cry.
Oh.
I was so excited. I
Wow.
was so excited. I love things
How'd
like
you
that.
convince your whole family to show out? Like, this was a big deal.
They just do whatever makes me happy, I guess. I'm lucky that way.
Mm.
And so they were all like, yay.
And how long did it take you to make your jellyfish umbrella fam?
Total of probably like 8 hours.
8 hours, wow.
Including the cloud.
How often do you get a wow, the cloud.
The cloud. It was all the snow on the cloud and it lights up for thunderstorms and all the sprinkles under.
Can I interject? I thought it was so funny how you were the number one contestant winner, right? You're the first one, right?
hands down.
And then Matt. Okay, so he's in. I'm watching all this, right? This is my point of view. Matt's like, drum roll, please, winner, jellyfish, right? He said that. And he wanted to give you the prize. He was literally waiting for you to like come up, but I don't know. Like at some point, you were so excited, you're just hanging out back
Yeah,
there.
I wasn't sure. I was like, do I go up? Do I not? I'm really big, so I don't know if I should just go up there. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go. I was so excited. So now we're going to hang out. I'm going to roll Matt a joint, and then we're going to go home and try out this new laser bong.
Whoa.
Everything I told myself. So on Saturday, we went to go see Shaq at DJ Diesel
DJ
now.
Diesel. You
At
saw him.
Skyway, of course.
I saw him 2 years ago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, love him. So we went there, and they were doing a costume contest. And like,
Were you the jellies?
oh, I was the cloud. So
Oh.
it was
Oh.
even more intense, So people would come under the cloud and just like party with me because I had the lights going and everything.
God,
Everyone was like, "You're
yeah.
gonna win, you're gonna win," but they didn't tell us that you had to get a ticket in the beginning of the night to get on stage. So everyone was like, "Go on stage," but we didn't have a ticket. But our costume would have won, and I was like so sad because I made
Why
these
didn't they give you your
costumes for
ticket?
it. I'm not sure.
Right?
I'm
I
not
would have been
sure.
like, I will give up my. I choose you as tribute.
I was like, oh. So this girl dressed in like Avatar won, which was
Oh,
fine, but
well,
everyone
yeah.
else was just like in
Wait,
basic attire.
blue
and I was
skin or
like,
blue
ugh.
arrow? Yes, little brother. What do you
Blue
mean?
skin.
No. I'm gonna save this for to go. I'm gonna take it to Daniel. He would love this. No. It's the last bite.
It's gonna be so soggy by the time we get.
He won't even care. Who's gonna care? It's a waffle.
Alright, give me.
And Matt has
Take it back
entered
to
the
the kitchen to eat
podcast.
it.
You are currently on the Master
We're on a
Oneself.
podcast.
This is
Master
gonna be
Oneself.
so soggy by the time it gets home.
Wait, make it go the other way.
Soggy.
Oh.
Do the glowy thing.
Oh, the
Look how
glowy-
cool this
okay,
is.
the glowy
okay,
thing.
with the light in the back, imagine if we had the fire on right now. Hold on. Right? Like that's us there.
Cute.
Yeah, and the thing is why I like it too is everyone in this world, this is like a human trait. We all love mystery. Everyone wants to know for the longest time, like for example, it's like who's the man behind the mask? Who's the girl behind the mask? Especially if
chicken or
if
the
the person
egg?
has like a big talent, right? Why do people like to watch
Mystery.
no, the masked singer? Is because there's a mask. If that mask wasn't there and it was just a regular, like just a singing contest, people want to stay tuned for the next one. And the thing is, when there's mystery, it's like I have to know, and you stay till the end, and that's how you keep your audience. So by doing that, it's like who's talking? Because no one's
Nowadays, it's
judging us for our looks, but they're listening to us and respecting us by the voice and what we say. Which I think that's so respectable. Sorry, I go a little deep. That's the Master Oneself podcast in me. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like it is good to have like the mystery because nowadays it's like who's being honest about the mystery?
Well, can I be the
too
most honest about my
nowadays,
little
and
brother then? So you all now have met this
Trying to
jellyfish
get the reviews.
that I just met today. Same with all of you. And you all know, drumroll please, that Matt is my brother. Do you remember how early I was so stoked to tell you that not only did I not know I was going to be on a podcast, but I had met another Ayana?
Yeah.
Drumroll please.
Yeah.
Ayana!
Ah!
Crazy.
My brother is a mystery machine.
Yeah.
Mystery
we had
man.
No idea.
Wow.
That's a good name though. How do you spell yours?
Well, I spell it A-Y-A-N-A.
That's how most people think I spell it.
Do you spell A-I-Y-A-N-A?
Yup.
Same.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh!
I know.
Wow! What the heck?
I
We're
was supposed
connected
to
now.
remember you.
Yeah, now we'll remember each other.
I know. Well, now I have to
100%.
remember Aiden. How old is he?
Aiden, 7, almost
7.
8. He'll tell you 7 3/4.
I know. He's like, just because my hair is this soft, it's I'm Native American. I'm like, you say it, Aiden.
He had a lot of troubles in the beginning of
How
being like,
come?
because he has long hair.
Oh, I
and so
love
they're like,
his
you're a
hair.
girl. So he's gotten really strong with affirmations. I am not a girl. I am handsome and I am a boy and my hair makes me strong. So, yes, teachers have told me he reiterates that to everybody. And I was like, oh, it's working. It's working.
Wait, what's your husband's name?
Tony.
Tony. Okay. I will remember the Jelly family.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys.
Of
I'm going to go
course.
roll that joint for Matt.
Yeah, you
take
do
it.
that. No,
Enjoy that.
thanks for being a special guest.
Thanks for
This
being
was
on
wonderful.
Thank you, everybody. I've never been on a podcast before.
Really?
Yeah.
Number 1 and many more.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
just share your wisdom.
What is your podcast named?
Yeah, it's
Bye. Love you, Ayana.
Master Oneself podcast.
Master oneself.
Master Oneself. Yeah, you can actually find episodes right now on Spotify.
I don't use Spotify anymore.
Oh.
I barely use Pandora. I have this thing called a boyfriend. He just serenades me while I.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So no, if you're ever
I
curious
just
about
do
what.
YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
YouTube's
well, you
probably
do you.
easier
Yeah, you-
actually.
Well, the thing is with YouTube, it has to be in a video format, so it can't just be pure sound. So when I
Yeah.
record some of this, it's just pure sound. I have to find a way to put that over a video that's looping.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I figured it out.
You did
I was
it.
gonna say.
Okay, well, if you,
figure that out
I'll
already.
try to figure out how to put this episode on YouTube to share with both you,
Cool.
I will show you
Janine
by
and
tomorrow.
Christina.
Can we do like a
Cool.
TikTok together
Yeah,
or an
yeah.
Instagram live?
All right,
we can.
we're gonna like every well the thing is like every episode has a 25-minute limit right now.
Perfect.
It has to be like I know sometimes we can either the conversation is
I was gonna say, yeah, we should get back on track then, because we got 18 minutes, so we get
Okay.
to something.
Well, the last thing I'm going to get to is the next action item I'm going to have is Daniel be the co-host between me and Christina Motel, because Daniel is hosting a 3-day AI challenge to teach people how to do that in less than a week and sometimes within the next day. And he guarantees more than anything, you'll have an aha moment, how you can take the notes you've written down to your past self and transpire it into what you should do in a to-done by tomorrow.
And just wanted to share that is Janine's boyfriend Daniel.
Yes, Daniel
and
Dennis Ford.
and the thing is like
Well, how do you know Daniel?
I know Daniel. I met him actually the first time I actually saw him, but I didn't introduce myself to him, is at We Are the Medicine retreat. We Are
He's
the
never gone.
He was there. I have a picture of him playing guitar with his
my
father.
workshop.
The workshop, yeah. So I went to the workshop, and that's why I remember taking a photo of him. But it wasn't until I joined did the Tough Mudder with him.
That was the second day you met him?
Yeah, that was my second day meeting Daniel.
Well, I'm honored.
But yeah, I am honored to meet Daniel because he taught me how to do a breath work or a meditation
Yes!
right before a rope, and it's just like his ideas and what he says, very wise and thought thought through, thought it's not thoughtful, but he thought it through. It's like, does it make sense? And he's just sharing like the value that he's been picking up. So that's what I see from him. So if he can be our fourth guest, it would be an honor for everyone here.
You have any more questions for us
Yeah,
tonight?
before time runs out.
Time runs out. 5 more minutes.
Okay, so 5 more minutes. Well, let's just. It has to
You want to
be.
go back to the question if you could get someone sponsored?
No.
kinda
Let me.
like
Here's my.
Question about being high.
No. Here, and if you know, but I'm just gonna ask you this single question and this, and that should give it a wrap. Christina, have you found your purpose in life?
I guess to me, purpose. I used to believe that there was kind of a purpose in life,
Okay.
but then I feel like, I don't know, life is just so chaotic and sporadic that it's like I want to believe that there is a purpose and there are some coincidences, but I feel like, you should just enjoy life. I feel like that's just a stigma that people put on humans to feel like they've accomplished something. But I feel like, I've accomplished a little goal here and there. And then it's like, okay, well, I just believe in just multiple goals instead of one big giant purpose. Just one, it makes life more fun. And two, it's like if you don't get to that one big giant goal, then you have multiple little purposes to, feel good about yourself and feel good about accomplishments. Because, everything I've learned about how I don't know, I heard a thing, an ancient practice that Japanese people do. But they end up doing a 5-minute task every day because it tricks the brain into getting to your goals.
In what
faster.
In what practice is that?
Alignment?
I forgot the name of it exactly.
Doesn't it sound like alignment though, Paul?
Maybe,
Yeah.
but
That was beautifully said. Just because we're on the clock, there is only
Yeah,
2 minutes. No, 2 minutes left. I do have to hear Janine's response. Have you found your purpose?
it's like the presidential debates.
Well, I feel like a purpose is any moment you get back on focus that brought you, like you had mentioned, joy. So often people remember humans pursue happiness. That's where you can harbor any type of hindrance called hypocrisy. So it's anytime someone's pursuing their happiness and you're either hating them, you're hurting them, or you're harming them. Or, again, if you're off your own hypocrisy, you'll be like, well, where can I actually help them? So I feel like my purpose used to be engineering. And then when I became a financial agency leader, it was to learn urgency. And now that I am supporting a local run business 2 towns away, I'm finding I'm becoming a political responsibility. And so I feel like purpose for most Americans is for them to pursue their happiness with joy. Anytime it's not serving you joy, you're probably either a child or you're a student. And you're either living in catch-22 or perpetual 21. Either way, I'm grateful that purpose right now is me helping Paul get this podcast to whoever him and Christina are supposed to work with here in Minnesota. And eventually we'll get to human trafficking, but that is for a later episode. Sponsored by
Matt's Basement. Get your boba tea on Stillwater of Main Street. It's a good time, according to their cups.
Okay. That was the advertisement. Sorry for that late advertisement towards the end of the episode, but Matt's Basement Rocks, and just have to thank Janine and Christina.
Oh, we forgot to
Uh,
play the jingle.
and yeah.
Play Christina's commercial here.
Matt's basement is awesome. Matt's basement is awesome. Do 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 do. Matt's basement is always a good time at Matt's basement.
And love life, spread love.